Hostilities between Israel and Gaza have stretched into the 7th day as of now as the unabated exchange of artilleries continues along the Gaza Strip. Palestinian militants have fired back in barrages with their own rockets. Israel's military has also claimed to have bombed the house of a top Hamas leader, Khalil al-Hayeh, which allegedly served as part of the Hamas infrastructure. Another strike on a three-story building in the Shati refugee camp has killed 10 members of an extended family. Israel's army claimed that the building was used by senior Hamas officials. Palestinian militants responded with volleys of rockets into Israel, killing a man near Tel Aviv. Despite the rising death toll in the Gaza Strip, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said that Israel is taking special care to avoid any civilian casualties, since civilians are warned to vacate the buildings used by the Hamas terror intelligence.
Israel is doing everything possible to protect our civilians and keep Palestinian civilians out of harm's way. We demonstrated this yet again today when we warned civilians to vacate the building used by the Hamas terror intelligence. They vacated the premises before the target was destroyed, and that's why you don't hear of casualties from these collapsing terror towers, because we take special care to avoid these civilian casualties, exactly the opposite of Hamas.
The Israeli Defense Minister Benny Gantz has said that Israeli army is fighting with all its forces, while it also maintains war morality. Gantz added that while the Israeli army aims for and hits military targets, Hamas aims at civilians and hides behind them. At least 149 have been killed in Gaza since the violence began earlier this week. The toll continues and includes 41 Palestinian children as well. Another 1,100 have been wounded. Israel has reported 10 dead, including 2 children. Meanwhile, US President Joe Biden spoke with Netanyahu, and over the phone call, he expressed his grave concerns over the flare-up in violence between Israel and Gaza. While speaking to Biden, Netanyahu stressed that Israel is doing everything to avoid harming those uninvolved. In his first phone call with the Palestinian leader Mahmoud Abbas, Biden said that the Islamist group Hamas must stop rocket attacks on Israel. Biden stressed the need for Hamas to cease firing rockets into the country. Biden also underscored his strong commitment to a negotiated two-state solution as the best path to reach a just and lasting resolution of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.